There are a lot of branded people out there that say they're going to help you build your brand, but what they're really doing is just going over some really basic surface level questions and then giving you a logo. There's also a lot of like business coaches and marketing coaches out there that say they're going to help you build your brand, but they're not actually doing a real analysis of your brand, and they're giving you a lot of cookie cutter templates that either only work for them or it's something that their coaches have taught them. When I work with clients, I use a framework that I've worked with all of my clients, and this framework has allowed all of my clients to raise their rates. Some have doubled or tripled their revenue. Some have 5x'd their investment to work with them. It works. And it works not because I'm so amazing. It works because I'm using their actual data. I'm using the statistics, the data from their own business, and I'm helping them actually know how to read them and then apply it to their marketing efforts. I'm not just giving them things that worked for me or for maybe another client. I mean, I mention things, but ultimately the strategy that we come up with is something that comes from their own data. We look at their audience, who their buyer types are, what kind of content resonates the most with them, the type of messaging that seems to resonate and work for them, and we really lean into their strengths. We look at how we can best help them reach their goal without having them work more, work harder, having to double, triple their marketing efforts or hire on a crap ton of team members just to make it happen. But so many of these brand coaches and these marketing coaches and business coaches, they're giving you these really cookie cutter templates and they're not really diving into your business. They may ask you a few questions and, it may seem like they're diving in, but they're not doing the dirty work. They're not doing market research. They're not doing competitive analysis for you. They're not helping you really figure out how to apply your data to your marketing strategy. They're not connecting the dots. And honestly, like a logo without strategy it's just a logo. No one cares about that. It's not going to make you money. And there's a lot of coaches out there who are saying you have to tell stories or you have to use this specific type of content or you have to be authentic or whatever, and they're not really diving into why you need to do that. And quite honestly, depending on the buyer type of your ideal client, storytelling may not actually be the thing that gets them to convert. Now, I do think storytelling is very important, but for some audiences, it's like not as important as other pieces of content and other ways of getting their attention and agitating them to actually want to buy. You really need to know who your audience is and what type of content best resonates with them. And it may not be the same kind of content that you personally enjoy or what you find works for you when you go to buy things. And so that's why it's super important to understand the psychology of your ideal client. What I do is comprehensive. We are looking at your business as a whole and we are figuring out where there's a misalignment and what your data is telling you, because your audience is telling you something, and we're looking at what you can do to increase the leads you get from the efforts you're currently putting in so you can do more with less. And that's incredibly important for keeping a lean business and not burning yourself out. Every part of your business needs to be in alignment. It needs to be going towards the same goal. You need to know what the North Star of your business is so that every decision you make moving forward, you are in alignment with that North Star. And that's something that brand strategy really helps you do. It ties in everything from your business. It is the foundation that your marketing and your sales rely on so that you can make money in your business and have control over how you grow your business. So if you're someone who's looking to work on your brand and you want to get better results, but you don't want to have to work twice or 3 times as hard just to get it, then you really need to be asking these sorts of questions and figure out how this person's actually going to help you reach your goals. And they're actually going to teach you how to do this, because what happens is that you're going to be reliant on them, and the minute that you don't work with them, then you're not going to get any results. And so when I work with clients, my goal is to always give them the ability to at least figure out what's going on in their brand. And if they want to bring on help, they can certainly do that. But they know when something's up and they know generally like how they need to go about to fix it, or at least what needs fixed. I don't want to leave my clients helpless. Like, that doesn't help anybody. If you're someone who's needing help, ask your questions, get to the nitty gritty, figure out like, what do you need to know to make sure that this person can get you the results that you're looking for.